Hey, my legion. How y'all doing today? Um, and this video is for Tony Talent, and he left a comment on the one thing. He changed his channel TRT Game. It used to be TRT Reviews and Reactions, I think, or Reaction Reviews. In my heart, Tony, you'll always be the wrestling talent on your channel. That's why. I mean, that's why people who change their channel name. You know, like Travers was always. Trav was always Travers. I call him Travers. I think it's Trav tries. I know Josh Farrell's will always be Josh Farrell's. He keeps changing his name and stuff like that, his channel name. But you'll always be the wrestling talent to me. He asked me if I could review Thor Ragnarok, and every time I heard the Ragnarok, I keep thinking Gwar did an album back in '95 or '96 called Ragnarok, which I really liked, but it wasn't as well received by some people. And I remember seeing the teaser trailer to this movie. I'm not doing any more reaction videos because when I played the thing and tried to, I got like, it said match third party content. So I just watched it. I'll just do a review like right here. It's just easier that way. So I won't say match third party content anymore. And I remember seeing a trailer for it. I think it was back before King Kong Skull Island. I believe that's the movie. I'm pretty sure. And I love King Kong Skull Island. Kong Skull Island, that's what it's called. Some people didn't like it, but I love that movie. And it was a teaser trailer, and they kept playing the Immigrant song from Led Zeppelin. It was so cool hearing it on the speakers and stuff like that. And basically the same thing falls into the new trailer that dropped from Marvel like 18 hours ago. I think Jeremy Johns reviewed it because he was at Comic-Con. Lucky. If you have the money, you can go to those things. And they have things where he lost his hammer, and there's scenes where like there's other superheroes in there, like he fights I almost said King Kong, he fights the Hulk and stuff like that. It's really cool. Loki is back. There's a great villainess that has his hammer and stuff like that. I mean, I don't want to give away too much. And I like watching movies kind of cold and stuff like that, not knowing that much, because I'll tell you something. A couple of things when I was real little I didn't know much about, because I remember. I'll tell you why I like watching movies cold, or not knowing that much about it. Because I mean, going to the theater, you'll see the trailer and stuff like that. I try not to know as little as possible. I mean, as far as this trailer goes, it gets a 10 out of 10. It looks fantastic. You have his humor that you had in the other movies, because a lot of the Marvel things are doing humor and stuff like that, and doing it very well. Especially Spider-Man Homecoming, which is fantastic. Well, I learned about not knowing too much before a movie, like I remember seeing Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. It was on my birthday. Going to Edinburgh the night before, I saw a thing about how it was done, how the stunts were done. And, I mean, I still like the movie, but boy, it ruined it for me. I won't do that again. Well, it didn't ruin it for me. I still enjoyed the movie, but it ruined some of the surprises and stuff like that about it. I remember telling Gary about it. Gary was getting all pissed off at me and stuff like that, but he gets pissed off at everybody. My one cousin. What else was there? Oh, and then, this was when Star Wars came out back in '77. I didn't see it right away, and all the kids were talking about it. It was hyped up. You see all the toys on TV, and I hyped it up so much in my mind that when I finally saw it, it could never live up to the hype. It was a fantastic movie, but it just didn't live up to the hype that I hyped it up like over 3-4 years. And I finally saw it when it was re-released with Butch and Sundance, the early days, which was one of the ones we didn't even bother to watch the whole thing. I probably should have watched that. I never watched the sequel to Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. Well, anyways, like I said, this is for you, Tony. I think this is a 10 out of 10. I remember seeing The Dark World. I think I saw it with my dad. I don't think my dad was into it, but I liked it. And I love the low-key character. Is one of the best Marvel villains out there. I think Thor worked when he had like familiar characters and still worked with the characters, especially Loki. Really awesome stuff. So I hope you like this video, Tony. The Wrestling Talent. I'm sorry. I know you keep changing your channel name, which is fine. Believe me, it's fine. But I always remember he's a Wrestling Talent. And also, what was that one that Rated R Viper? I think you had that channel, Rated R Viper. I don't know whatever happened to that channel, Tony. So until next time, bye, please. Take care, my Legion.